tell our viewers off the top here that our own Jake Gibson just
Thanks
sat
for
down
watching.
with juror number 10. We are turning the interview
Please
in
subscribe.
its entirety. We will play that out for our viewers. We're told it's about 14, 15 minutes long. And remember, David, this is a man who recalled briefly chatting with someone, likely his brother, about the Hunter case and knew it was related to drugs and guns. He told that person not to say much because he had jury duty. Insisted he didn't know much about the case or have views on it. And key to this juror, David, is he was one of the jurors who said he has family members who own guns. A brother-in-law and another loved one in his life struggled with addiction. Both passed away. We will hear from that juror shortly. David, to you on the very latest as we do await this live event.
Well, Sandra, the defense was hoping that this and other jurors, especially this juror, may have helped them out because he has connections to someone with guns, also someone that struggled with addiction, thinking they may be a sympathetic juror. Ultimately, this juror, juror number 10, a 68-year-old from Lower Delaware, Sussex County, was not a sympathetic juror. And this juror told my colleague Jake Gibson, who covers the Justice Department with me, ultimately he didn't believe that Hunter Biden was at a 7-Eleven here in Wilmington, Delaware back in 2018 to perhaps buy a cup of coffee or buy a donut, as Hunter Biden's attorney Abbe Lowell told jurors in his closing. He believes Hunter Biden was meeting at that local 7-Eleven to do a drug deal because Hunter Biden mentions 7-Elevens in his book.
As you heard,
that's where
Hunter's found guilty on all counts.
Especially deals of crack cocaine. Listen, there was a lot of distraction in this case, but ultimately it came down to one page. That page is a gun form that Hunter Biden filled out in October of 2018, specifically October 12th of 2018. He's been convicted of falsely filling it out, convicted on all three charges. I was in the courtroom sitting about 15 feet behind him. He was stoic. He was looking forward. He gave his wife a kiss after the verdict was read, and he was smiling a little bit with family members to try to stay positive. But it was
Over your smile and yell.
That the First Lady, who'd been here every day of the trial except one day last week, was not in the courtroom at the time the verdict was read because the verdict came so quickly. Jurors only deliberated for 2 hours today and an hour yesterday. In fact, things were so hastily arranged. David Weiss, the special counsel who will be speaking any moment, you see at the bottom of our screen, he wasn't even in the courtroom when the verdict was read. So this came down to one page. This is the gun form from October 12th, 2018, Hunter Biden convicted. And I do want to read a statement we got from Hunter Biden. It says, "I am more grateful today for the love and support I experienced this last week from Melissa, my family, my friends, and my community, that I am disappointed by the outcome. Recovery is possible by the grace of God, and I am blessed to experience that gift one day at a time." According to President Biden, it appears that Hunter Biden will likely be appealing this. We don't know the next steps for Hunter. We do know that he is facing trial in California for tax evasion. Remains to be seen if that will continue to go on. Hopefully someone will ask special
Remember,
counsel
nobody's above the law.
to cut a deal or go all the way to trial with that, as we wait for special counsel David Weiss at the bottom right of your screen, who had a big legal victory today here in Wilmington, Delaware. Sandra, John?
As you were saying that, David, we got a 5-minute warning to the special counsel David Weiss's remarks, statement, following the Hunter
And I'll bring it out as soon as it comes out. I'm not going to keep this going too long, so please subscribe.
Thank you. John?
All right,
See you later. God bless. Thanks, Patriots.
Here in Washington. Biden says he will respect the guilty verdict against Hunter and will be there for him until the appeals process is complete. Griff Jenkins live at the White House. Hunter Biden's team didn't mention an appeal, but the president's already going down that road.
Of course he is.
Yeah, interesting, John. It's in the statement that the White House put out.
Please subscribe.
Within about 30 minutes. Let me take you to it right now. It says this, quote, "As I said last week, I am the president, but I am also a dad. Jill and I love our son, and we are so proud of the man he is today. So many families who have had loved ones battle addiction understand the feeling of pride seeing someone you love come out on the other side and be so strong and resilient in recovery. As I also said last week, I will accept the outcome of this case and will continue to respect the judicial process as Hunter considers an appeal. Jill and I will always be there for Hunter and the rest of our family with our love and support. Nothing will ever change that." Now, we are awaiting the president's remarks within the hour at a gun safety event across town. Unclear if he will comment about his son's conviction or address, John, the significance of his administration's efforts to toughen some of the very gun laws that Hunter is now convicted of. But you can bet Corinne Jean-Pierre in that White House press briefing will get
God bless.
a lot
Please
of questions,
subscribe.
especially
See you in a
light
little
of
bit.
the president's